Alright, no starting soon screen because my audio went borked. Went and borked, and I had to fix that. So, a couple minutes late, but I got it fixed. So, hello, and if anybody was waiting, I'm so sorry. But I am here now. A couple more things to set up quick before I go, but I know what I want to do today, and that's a good head start. But I do need to pull up Twitch on my laptop here so I can make sure that things are running smoothly, because I can't see all the way over to my desktop. Alright. Get up real close and personal with the mic here. Hi, Toby. Come on. So, I want to work on these banners today. Hello. And since I started gaming on Wednesday, I want to do one for FEZ. Alright, looks like it's going okay. Hopefully the sound is good. Oh, hello kitty. Some of our decoration on screen again. Got the best decoration right here. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need this today. And oof, oh, I almost knocked my stuff onto the floor. Candle is almost done, but oh, nope, it's done. Well, I guess we're just gonna have a non-lit candle today. Well, no worries about Kitty then. Okay. Speaking of knocking stuff down. Oh. Toby. You're clumsier than I am. That's saying something. Do 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 do. Okay. So start things off. We should pick out some colors. Or I can write down my couple of ideas here. So one of them is just to do Gomez, who's happy. He's jumped up. He got the cube. Yeah. And then the other one is him climbing a ladder because he's got the booty boot. And I think that's really cute. So, I may do one of each if I'm feeling up to it. And if Toby doesn't knock over all my stuff, but I think I'll do them in this style because those are a bit more angular. They fit the pixel theme better than the curved one that I have here. Let's see. Pull out it. There's an example of one with the curves on it. It's hardly noticeable, but this way I also only use one tassel. Because they're so expensive. Alright, so that's the plan for today. Toby? What you meowing about? Here's a big old basket just for you. It's on the wrong side. Okay. Oof. So for jumping Gomez, I want like a sky blue. I think this is a little too teal for that. Let's Google. FEZ, Gomez, ladder. Could be interesting. I did this level recently. Now I have to scroll down to it. So there's ladder, and in the area is stripes of lighter blue and darker blue. And I haven't done that with anything like this yet, so I think I'll try that. Something fresh. Okay, and for reference, not that it matters that much, the ladder is about the width of his head. Booty. Okay, so I'll need a lighter blue and a darker blue. I'll do the stitches with the ladder. I'll do the ladder with stitches. Wow, words are really hard today. And then I need colors for the back. So I think I'll choose maybe not this yellow for the jumping one, but trying to get the color of the cubes in there. Okay, that's the big square ones out of the way. Okay, I need white. I have a stiffer white, that would be nice, but I don't think I do. Alright, so it's pretty, by comparison, this is pretty stiff, this is pretty loose. And so this is easier to work with if I want to have very specific shapes. It'll hold its place better. And this one is more difficult because the fibers are looser and it's not as evident. The edges aren't quite as evident when you're scaling it down so much. So that'll be plenty for Gomez. Let's see what I have here. Oh, I didn't finish Hollow Knight. Speaking of games, well, I probably won't have time today, but I may work on this one. For now, stay on track. Okay. So for the latter one, black background might do just fine. And I already have one of those cut out. Oh, that's too short. I don't have any... I only have this one for medium length cut out. Okay. I want the top layer of the jumping one to be this, probably this color blue. But I don't have any of those cut out. Okay. My templates out. Something's happening outside. Move these so I have a little bit more room here. Big old kitty hair. Okay. Do. Okay, and then might just do the flat ones like in this one for the ladder. Because that'll give me a little bit more room to work with. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I will just do the flat ones. I don't have a lot of variety when it comes to the upper levels. So most of them are this or this, and most of them are this. I'll probably do that with this one. So ladder and jumping. Okay. Okay, this could be a good color for the... Yeah. Sub this one out. That one. Okay, I don't think I need any browns. I'm using thread for the ladder. Green could be good to go with, to go in between the yellow and the blue or on the bottom, but I'm not sure yet. So I'll wait on that one. Okay, these are a bit too teal still. This one. Okay, I like this one for jumping Gomez. And then for climbing the ladder Gomez, I've got a lot of variety when it comes to the darker blues. So I think it might go with this one. These two are too similar, maybe? And yeah, the only other darker blue I have is this one. So okay, do I like these two together or these two together? I'll go with this one because the same stiffness again, and I've got more of this one. This is all I have of this slightly different shade. Okay, so those are for ladder. I think I have an idea of what to do for that. Okay, so I have the top of one of them, the top and the bottom of one of them, and I have the top and the middle of another one. Don't get lost, little butterfly. Da, da, da. Okay, so this one's gonna go with black. And I need something to go in between the two. Actually, I kind of like this color to go underneath. Are these two the same? This one's a little darker. Yeah, these ones. Okay, that one's settled. And I think I do want to do a green for the jumping Gomez. So get out these. Uh-oh. Do I have green that's not like super yellow? Yeah, this one. Okay. Top, middle, bottom. It's okay. It seems a little basic, but that's not necessarily bad. Maybe I'll do red to go with the hat. The speaker's on. Huh, my kitty turned on the speaker next to me. That's funny. I just started hearing the fan going. I'm like, what? There's no way my computer fan is coming, coming from way over there. Okay. Almost done picking out colors. And, red would go with the primary colors of blue, yellow, and red. At least the primary pigment colors. Almost there. It's at the bottom of my container. Okay, this one's got some pieces missing. This one's got even more missing. Okay, it's a little bright, but I kind of like it. I'll go with this one. Unless I decided I wanted to do pink. These go really nicely together, but they don't really fit the FEZ thing. I'll leave it out and then I'll decide. I'll just cut one of each and hang on to the one I don't want for later. Okay, I'll put these back in the container in a way that's not awful. Okay. So we need this one, this. This for this. As for this one. That's for Gomez. This is for the middle. And these two are the top. And there's the bottom of that one. Okay, time to get cutting. I need a new template for this one. This one is wobbly. This one also wobbly. Is it me? Am I crazy? Okay. Well. I'm never going to remember to move that pencil in here. Every Friday I'm like, oh, that pencil. And every Friday I'm... Dang it, I should have done the thing. These ones should work just fine. Okay, let's get some of these extra pieces out of the way. Okay, I think that's good. Get Scissors out. Oh man, I leaned so far away from the mic, but it still picked it up. Excuse my cough. Okay. See, there's totally a difference here. Okay, this template going in the trash. Wow, this is working way better than I expected. Prismacolor Premier. It's a really soft clay, I don't know, color pencil. Get out of here. Okay. This one. Okay, now I remember what I'm doing. Hi, Spike. Basket panic indeed. Sound is coming through. I sure hope. Good. Pretty relieved that I got that figured out pretty relatively quickly. I appreciate your help. The goal is so weird. I've gotta do like a hooray or congrats or whatever emote whenever I eventually make affiliate. One of those. Thank you. I mean, kind of just trying out all of the things, you know? Definitely helped me with stuff that I wasn't going to figure out. But I did think of some of the things you suggested on my own. Cool cat. I am not stupid, I'm just panicking. Just read a thing on Reddit for that this morning. That's why it's in my head. Okay, see, now... Which one of these is the problem? It must be the... must be the yellow one, right? Unless it's both. Ah! Gonna cut off a little bit on each side, and then I'll have to do the same when I get to the red one. Oh yeah, this is definitely leaning in. Oh, maybe I don't like it leaning in. Dang it! Back here. Maybe I should do it carefully this time. I keep worrying about the candle, but it's just... Oh, I guess it is lit. Okay, we're gonna do this against this spot instead, in case this is wobbly. Speaking of wobbly, okay, this definitely looks like it's flaring out, doesn't it? It does a little bit, right at the end there. Okay. And this one definitely goes in. So all of my templates are bad. Is that what I'm learning? I think that's what I'm learning. Okay. Time to redo another template. Again, I keep doing this on top of more fabric, which is not the right way to do it if I'm trying to make this better. Okay, do I got a flat piece of paper or something around here? I guess it makes a difference if I'm cutting on the outside or the inside of the line. Is this better? Is it bad in a different way? Okay. So the difference here being a little bit on this edge. Get rid of that one. Template for level 1. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, now I need that template because I want to cut. Right? Right. 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 Oof, that was very vocal fry. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay. Yay! It lines up nicely. Wahoo! Probably peeking the mic there. Sorry. Okay, hopefully this one won't need to be redone. Ooh. First I'm cold and then I'm hot and now I'm cold again. I just threw my sweater across the room. Get out of here. Yeah, it's more difficult to draw on these softer ones as well. Maybe I should have picked a different color. Get out of here. That's part of why I picked this one for the template. The other part is this is a weird color that I don't imagine using all that much for me personally. Yeah. The nice thing about this is I don't sew the bottom on until basically the end, so I can keep hemming and hawing about this red versus magenta until it's time to put it on at the end. Uh-oh. Well, that may have made my decision. But also, it's going to be covered up. Well, no, it's not all going to be covered up. But it will fold over like that. Uh-oh. May have done a bad job. So that looks really nice, but I don't know if it's going to go... I don't know if it's going to go with Gomez. Okay. Try this again. If I can get 2 corners, it's nice to do that. Have a higher chance of it being correct, but it is a little... It tends to be a little more wasteful, which is not ideal, of course. Let's try a light color. Come on. Let's see if that shows up nicely or at all. Oh man, see, if I draw it wrong, then of course it's going to cut incorrectly. Don't stretch. I'm so sorry for sniffling. I have been working on one video to edit, meaning I've been picking it up here and there. This is my first one and I have things to learn. And I sniffle so much in it, and it's so unfortunate. I might be done editing it if I didn't have 7,000 sniffles to cut out. Okay, I'm trying to err on the side of the farther out one because that's the second one I did, which was supposed to be more correct. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna do it this side. There. Oh, I might want to hold on to that red for the hat. What's going on outside? What are my neighbors doing? So, I don't like the look of this quite as much because the balance of the hues is, or the values is a little off. I mean, it's not bad, but I might go with the pink one anyways, just because. We'll have to see. Okay, one more to cut out, then I can start working on Gomez himself. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, now everything looks crooked and off. Come on, here we go. I don't know where. Set down my thing. Oh, I put it away. Imagine that. That's one. Okay. Cut in a direction where I know what I'm doing. Getting there. Okay. It's gonna be weird. We'll see if it ends up being a good choice or not. But I'm gonna cut these the same parts and then I'll sew them together. I think I'll keep it simple and just do 4 parts. This way, even though they won't match up perfectly, like not every size is going to be exactly the same, each corresponding one will be the same, so they will line up. Make sure that these are not going a different direction. There. Then I just gotta sew them together like that. Probably sew both together and then just anticipate using the second one on a different thing. Okay. Now how big should Gomez be? I don't really want to bother putting in extras of stuff. Like, I might want to for the jumping one. I might not want to for this one. I might just make him bigger to fill in the space a bit. Ooh, now I have to sneeze. That's not what I wanted at all. Close that page. Reference, please. Okay. Oof. Okie dokie. So I want Gomez to be about 2 fingers wide on the head. That'd probably be just fine for this one too, actually. Okay, maybe I'll do a thing for the head for this one. Okay, hopefully my fingers are about the same, because I'm right-handed and not left-handed. Okay, that's clearly not even, but it's a start. Okay, it says about twice as long as it is wide. So if I want these to look like squares, about that. Maybe make it a little... Gah, get out of here. A little bigger. Okay, something like that. About... It's a little big for this, but I can chop it down more easily than I can do it the other way. I'm not very good at rounding off corners. Like, they look fine, but when you look at them next to each other, you're like, oh, these are all very different. Like this, it's... It's like I don't go far enough in on the first side, and then the second side looks... I don't know. It's probably all in my head. Okay, a little smaller for that one. A little smaller for that one too. I should cut these little bits first, and then move into them like that. Now it's different. Sorry if I'm not doing any of this like high enough on camera. I tend to work close to me and then I forget. That looks pretty good. Sure. All right, gotta Gomez head. Okay, I do need to go back to my reference now. Okay. What I should do is I should include the head on the white part because I want to cut that out as well. That would probably be ideal. Little bean body. Oof. Having a little bit of trouble with this one. Okay. I have a feeling I made him a little too thin. And by a little, I mean a lot. Okay. Number 2. Try number 2. Maybe a different one will show up or write a little better on here. Oh man, I moved my pencil sharpener to a different room. Okay. Uh-oh, let's not slide that around. Figures. Ugh. Okay. The hands go almost as far out as his head is. Then the body isn't as small as I imagine it to be. Okay, essentially like that. Instead of this. Emaciated. Okay, try this again. Since I'm relying so heavily on the markings to cut this one out, I'm going to be flipping it over and using that side instead. So it will be reversed. Which I'm okay with. Ooh, that was a little more than I was expecting. I got the shakes. I can't. Gotta actually breathe when I'm doing this. Forget to breathe, and then I'm just all like freaking out. Freaking out, man. He's like a little ghost. wobbly-headed ghost. Ah. Okay, and he's probably gonna have that red tinge no matter what I do. So... he's a little big. I'll have to trim him up a little bit. But first, let's work on the second Gomez. Okay, you know what? There. Get out of here. Okay, stop shuffling around, please. Okay. I'm gonna get a different color because I can't do that all that easily anymore. Okay. Have his arms up to the ladder, so not dissimilar from this first guy. And then he'll be leaning. Gotta have more of a lean, bud. Otherwise the joke is ruined. Gotta shake your booty. Oh boy, that's not going so well. Let's make this a little bit easier to work with. Get out of here. And this one, don't need that anymore. Okay. I think it might be better if I don't show this arm. Yeah. Well, I might regret it, but here we go. Yeah, that'll show off the booty better. Basically making the same body, just minus an arm. Yeah, practically. Yep. Once more. Okay. Just gonna see how this goes and hope they don't ruin the first one. Here we go. Shake a booty, shake a booty, shake a booty. Yeah, shake a booty. Okay, wait. Position him this way. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I guess I'll cut out his little hat and then I'll work on sewing. Oh, right. This one's a little large, I forgot. He looks so good though. Okay, just a little off the dome. Oh god. Can't save this guy from a lumpy brain tumor, apparently. Is it a little better? Is there enough room for his hat? Barely. Okay. At least the hat will be easy. Uh-oh. Hat? Hat. So itty bitty. Uh-oh. May have made it too short. We'll see. Problem is with this one, it's supposed to be off of his head a little bit, so there's like almost no room at all. It's slightly taller than it is wide. I thought it was square. Oh. I guess this one's shorter than this one is normally, because, yeah, because the bottom point is the same. That's it. Okay, calm down. Take it easy. Don't freak out. Okay. If it comes down to it, maybe I'll just use thread for the hat. Okay, I'll clean up some of my stuff here. Massacred Gomez is over here. Oh, I didn't need to pick out the tassel color as well. Okay. This one, and then this one, and then these colors. I'll probably just go with blue one. I do wish that these bands were the same color as the thread around. Makes it a little trickier to pick out what I want, you know? Just go with the black one. Sure, I guess. And then you know, I'm just going with the pink. I like it. So then this light blue would actually work pretty well. Not only did I not turn my phone to silent, I left it all the way over there. Sure. I don't think I'm missing any. Okay, get a nice in-between color for these. That's probably fine. Do have a darker one, which would show more on here than here, which I don't like. Okay, I'm going with this one, I guess. I don't have... Yeah. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do. All right. Try not to get a knot in this. There we go. Okay, save this one for later. I can get this out of the way. Dazzle. Oop. If I do this on the correct side. Okay. Okie dokie. I think I'm going to try to do a blanket stitch here. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it'd help if I didn't grab onto the thread. It's difficult for me to see, so I imagine it's not easy for you guys to see. It's not used to doing this on two loose pieces. I'm used to doing it with one on top of the other. Just need another one there to make sure that the first stitch line is there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Making it all up as we go. Okay, don't pull it all the way through. Can't even see what's going on. I'll thread it through the loop from before. Pull that one tight, but not too tight because we're not trying to scrunch this material together. Go down. Don't pull that one all the way through. Come up for the next one. Go through the loop. Rabbit goes around the trunk of the tree, goes into the hole. Rabbit comes back out of the hole. I don't remember how that goes. Oh no. What the? Guess I gotta pull it tight first. Then I can do that. Okay. And then I'm right underneath. Okay. Pull it tight. Probably should have spaced these out more. I might just pull them out and redo it because this is looking pretty gross. Yeah, I think I wanted to keep it like kind of tight and small, but I'm not really, so I think I'm just gonna make it bigger and further out. Try not to mess up the felt too much. I don't want to cut the thread if I don't have to. I like to be able to reuse it. Hello? Alright, now I can't actually see what's going on, so I'm going to cut. Okay. Okay, now if I'm using this thing, it shouldn't really matter whether the ends are frayed or not. This thing being a needle threader. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, I'm sure I can glue that one back in later. Good thing I have more. Oh, dang it, phone. Dang it. Urgh. There we go. Alright, let me grab my phone. Urgh. Get up out of the chair. Old people noises. friends conversing. How dare they do that? Turn my phone to silent, so we should be good now. Okay. Try this again. Not going close to the center this time. We're going out here. Okay. I don't know how to make gosh, my brain. I don't know how to make the first stitch look normal. Because you gotta pull it. So the first stitch is gonna look weird, right? Also, this business of wanting to pull it, but not pull it too tight, but not have it super loose is confusing me. Or just challenging, I guess. You know what I could do? That would make all of this a lot easier. So I could just stitch these onto this. And then just sew FEZ through both of them. I'm gonna do that. This is not turning out as I hoped. More layers you add through, to the more difficult the stitching gets, of course. Which is why I would have normally avoided that. But this is something that I haven't done before, and I didn't know what precisely I wanted to do with it. And I'm becoming very impatient. So I'm just gonna snip here, up there. Forget this stuff. And I think I will use these ones since I've kind of messed this up now. I think I will put a note on these. If it'll even work at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Get out of here. I have things that I want to say, but they're not necessarily public information yet. It's like friend stuff, so it's not like I'm in the know of something social that other people would know about. No, it's just news has happened with friends and I want to talk about it, but I don't know if it's appropriate to do so yet, so I've got to hold off. But that's what's going through in my brain instead of anything appropriate to actually say. Da, 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 da. I've been in a bit of a funk lately. You know how it goes. I don't really want to do any of the responsibilities that I have to do, and I'm already not working right now, so that's hilarious. Feels like everything just has to be a challenge. So I'm dealing with that. I'm debating whether it's appropriate to post a VOD, a video where I was basically gossiping about my family. And I mean, most of them wouldn't see it anyways. And I said very little about anybody other than, like, my mom. Because my mom is my connection to the family gossip, I guess, for the most part. So a lot of stuff comes through her, and I don't necessarily fully believe everything. For a few reasons, but it's, you know, it's gossip. So, whatever, I guess. But yeah, I listened back through it, and I'm like, I mean, there's nothing really upsetting that I've said about anything, I don't think. So, I don't know. On the one hand, it's like, well, you know, if you're questioning it, maybe you just shouldn't do it, and that's that. On the other hand, I do talk about some stuff that's, like, related to me, that's, you know, developed through those situations. Like, you know, how I'm non-binary and stuff. And I think that's good stuff to talk about, you know? Share experiences with things like that. So if my phrasing of it isn't ideal, that's, well, that's par for the course for me. I'm not very good at talking. I'm not very practiced at it. So I think at this moment I'm leaning towards I'm going to go ahead and just put it up, most of it, and there's maybe a little bit that I will clip out since it's not actually about my family but about someone else's. And that's, I feel a little less okay for me to put up, you know? Which side did I cut piece off of? Shoot. Leave this one. Okay, I want to end in this corner, which won't happen. So I guess I'm just going to have to backtrack a bit. I need to get better at editing videos so it's not such a, like, hurdle to get over. So I'll be more likely to do it. But at the moment, it's a big hurdle, so I don't want to do it. There's so much to learn. And it's taking so long because I'm putting it off a bunch and... all these things that I want to do, and then I have a migraine or cramps or whatever. Okay, you wanted to do things today? No, that's silly. I felt so bad on I volunteer Monday nights at the shelter, cat shelter. For like the first time ever, I had to leave after going there. I've had to call in sick a few times. You know, in the... how old am I? In the 15 years I've been going there. But I you know, I was okay at home. I didn't really think anything was going on, and then I got in the car and I'm like, wow, I don't feel good. And then I get there and I'm like, I have like the uncomfortable stuff's going on internally, sweats, and you know, I can't do any work, and I sit in the bathroom talk, and I try, and I'm just like, I can't be here. It hurts, and I can't focus, and I can't like sit down or stand up really very well. I thought it was gas at the time, but no, it was cramps. I haven't had them that badly for years and years. So I wasn't expecting it to be like that. And that killed the night, you know. So that was fun. I still feel bad. Even though, you know, it's like, well, you know, this is like the first time you've done that. But, you know, volunteering at a place like a cat shelter is not something you can just... For most places, I think this is a misconception that people have. Most places, you can't just go when you feel like it. That's not how volunteering works. Okay, what am I doing here to make this not even? I'm gonna skip over that one. Sew this one on. So the bottom can be in a place that I want it to be. Flat. Put a flat bottom. And then I can kind of squish the other one in a little bit. Come on. Come on. So yeah, I don't know. I was really enjoying FEZ on Wednesday for a little bit, and then I started getting like a bad headache. Not quite a migraine yet, but it was certainly developing into one. And it's like, well, that stinks. You know, I want to enjoy this. Excuse me. And then I want to play Starbound, and then when I do play Starbound, I'm enjoying it usually. But then when I get off, I'm like, oh, I had other stuff I was supposed to be doing, and I shouldn't have played, and got, you know, the guilt associated with that. It's like, well, you know, maybe I didn't have it in me to do the stuff. Now that I played Starbound for a while, I can do it. Or maybe that's just me being how to put this? Maybe it's just my procrastinator brain telling me it's okay, when really it's shirking my, I don't know. I've got lots of feelings towards, you know, I guess it's the capitalism world, towards productivity and getting things done and not taking it too easy and blah blah blah. And, you know, if you consider art working, since that's how I want to be paid, then that's something, because I'm always doing that basically, but not getting paid much for it yet. So most of the stuff I'm working on is not commissions or anything. It's stuff that I'll post, of course, and put up on places, but not quite the same. Just getting paid for it. I'm trying to smoosh this in here now. I'm gonna have to get new thread before we're done here. I don't think Spike is worried about me too much. I hope not. Because I certainly worry enough for the both of us. Blah blah blah. And maybe you're thinking, hey, you might benefit from therapy. And I'll say, probably. And also, therapy gives me anxiety. Like probably a lot of you. When I was working and I went to therapy for a little while, it was so much stress to be taking time off. Not that it was difficult with my job, it was like the easiest it could be. But to like take time off and make up work, and, or just, you know, eat into your PTO or your sick time, I guess. And that just makes me more stressed. And then of course I've got some like cognitive behavioral stuff at home to do that I just forget exists most of the time. Which isn't great. It's difficult to work on yourself. And did I just skip over some stuff? I totally did. I don't know. It's like a cycle of, well, how can I work on myself when I have all this other stuff to do? And you can't do all the other stuff because you haven't worked on yourself. And you just, like, spiral into horror, you know? Junji Ito. This hole was made for me. That's what I say every time I crawl into bed. This bed was made for me. I'll never get out of bed. And that's another thing, is not having a lot of energy. It's like, okay, you should exercise because A, exercise is good for you and you don't do it and you're not particularly healthy because of that. And B, it'll help give you energy and stuff. And C, I don't have the energy to do it. And then I, you know, have this whole like mental block where every time I want to exercise or I try it, I start feeling really sick. And sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, I get migraines a lot, so that's just kind of normal. But sometimes it's just, I think it's just, oh, what are the words for this? Like a physiological response to my brain. Blah, 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 blah. If there's anybody in chat, I would chat with them about things that they're going on with, but, Spike's the only one chatting, and I'm pretty sure he's pretty busy working. Not to mention Spike and I talk about this kind of stuff already. Don't need to do it on stream. No? Hi, Clea. Why don't you come up here? Hmm? Yo-yo? Kuya. Hey! Clonk. Oh, well, of course, I was actually doing pretty good with a bunch of stuff for a little while, I think. I mean, I had a job. And that was, you know, helpful, of course. But I was getting into a good sleep routine. I wasn't having any more caffeine, basically. Not much. Here, me drinking a buttload of caffeine. I don't like coffee, so that part wasn't ever an issue. Just carbonated beverages. Yeah, and I was on a good sleep schedule, and I was starting to exercise and stuff pretty regularly. And then I had to go through a bunch of stuff with my cats getting sick, and two of my cats, and passing, and that really effed it up. As you can imagine. So it's been, what's the day today? It's been a year and a day for one of them, and then the end of the month will be the other. So, dealing with that. Try not to think about them too much because it's hard. They were very young, both of them. And I guess for any of you curious about it, it was feline leukemia. So there's a whole involved story, of course, but they lived about as long as they were expected to. And that was it. How much space do I normally keep there? Much? Oh, I guess just that much. Excuse me. Oof. This looks weird. This one does. Maybe I'll just make it a little longer. And say, I don't care that it doesn't match up with the rest of them. Oh yeah. Hi. She's just staring at me from the hallway. Meow. I don't know what she could want. It's almost 4 hours away from her feeding time. She can't want for anything. Ugh. Okay. Save this for perhaps never. Okay, what to do now? I guess the ladder would be next for this one. I don't know if it matters what side his head the fez is on. Okay, if he's facing that way, it's not on this side, then it should be this side if he's facing away from us. Okie dokie. Let's put this one back on here. Okay, then I need a brown that will show up well against these. Okay, and then I'm not going to split this one because I don't want to do 7,000 layers to make it really visible. Just want to do 1 if I can, 2 if that's what I need to. Okay, I'm going to grab a bunch of this because I don't know how much I need. Okay, this is going to be tougher to get through the eye of the needle since it's all 6 strands. Ugh. Did I get it? I think I got it. No, I got all but 1. That's not going to work. If I don't get it this time, then I'll look to make sure. See if I have a needle that's got a bigger eye. Oh boy. Tangled web I weave. I think the noise that keeps going on is like the tree is rubbing against our awning. It's stormy today. Oh my gosh. When I said tangled, I didn't actually mean it. I just thought it was not going well. I didn't think it was not going this well. Okay, let's just avoid that one for now. This one should be easier. And I think I'm gonna go to the other end. Oh, dropped it. Like a glove. Okay, so it should be about as far apart from each other as Gomez's head. How about I don't do it through all of the layers? Okay, and then to make sure that I'm getting it pretty straight, I'm gonna do that. Every time I say the word straight now, I'm like, I don't mean to say not gay. Wow, brain. You really need to do that. Okay, I think I will do a second. Make sure I'm not going through the exact same hole. To thicken this up a little bit. Okay, here's something interesting to maybe do. I don't know. Sure, why not? We're just experimenting today anyways. That's all I ever do. Come on. It's kind of looking like this golden auburn hair that's now in little ponytails. Looks like I missed getting one of those threads. Oh, readjusting my seat. Okay. So about here. Oops, let's go in the correct direction. I probably should have taken a little bit more care to make sure that these lines were straight, because there it goes again, my brain, because it's making everything look wonky. I mean, I think it looks a little better without the doodads, but I'm not going back now. And the doodads being this thing I'm doing right now, I'm like pinching it a little bit. Another thing I really need to do is look into other free music and stop just using the same playlist over and over again. Because maybe you guys don't mind it since you're not here every stream. I mean, Spike is, but oh boy, am I tired of it. Looks a little better on this one. Shrug. Okay, now to put rungs where it makes sense for Gomez on the thing. Excuse me. Okay, I'm near the bottom, so let's... Sorry if I'm cutting this off camera. I can't see. Well, okay, there's one here. I guess it doesn't need to be one where his arms are, just where his feet are. Because the arm would be gripping this, the outside. Or would it? I don't know. I guess I better just put one where the arm is. So then I could put one about here to be equidistant. Ugh. Okay. Side now. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna do them over him, and then I'll pull him out from there. I think I might do another stand on top of these once I'm done to kind of cover up the splitting that I'm doing here. This is an interesting visual effect here. Wonder if I can think of something to do that with in the future. Alright, let's get you out of jail there, Gomez. Wow, my laptop is flashing a bunch. I really hope it's not streaming just my laptop. Now that I'm watching, I don't see it happening. And now that I stopped watching, it happened. Okay, one more rung. Come on. It's a ladder. It's a living. Uh-oh. Okay, no, that's just it. I didn't create a knot. Huh. Sure. Looks alright, I guess. Urgh. Alright. cover up half of my work. More than half, but that's okay. I cut up a little bit more than I needed, but not that much more. One away. Okay, a couple of different whites here. I gotta chill again. Okay, time to split again. Okay. Okay, Fez, time to shake a booty. Fez. Gomez, I mean. Okay. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this blanket stitch around him? Probably not, because I've already done enough confusing stuff here. Yeah, let's just not work that hard right now. Oh man. So, because I'd like to illustrate children's books someday, I have been looking through some of my favorite books from my childhood, like the ones where the art has really inspired me. And so, like, one of the artists that I really liked a lot was, that I still like a lot, is Sheila Beckett. She did this very detailed, beautiful illustrations for a board book that I had for Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. Oh no! I hate when I do this. Not, please. Sometimes pulling it will make it jostle loose, and sometimes pulling it will just make it worse. I give up. Okay, which side is the side that the needle is on? This side. So that means I should cut. Come on, let go! there. Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. Dang it! If you cut on the side with the knot, then you can keep it as a knot for the next one. But I had it backwards in my head. So now I've got to try to tie this off before I can use the rest of this. Winkin', blinkin', and nod. Yeah, just so I looked up other stuff that Sheila Beckett had illustrated. Found a book on eBay for fairly cheap, for the 12 Days of Christmas, and I got that. And I finally checked it out last night after, having it a couple days. And the last page or two were missing, like ripped out. So I got a refund. I got my money back. No worries. I don't blame the seller. I appreciate getting my money back, but it's an easy thing to miss. But it's like, oh man, now I feel like I've got to get another one. And I'm no money out, so technically I could, but it's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But the illustrations are really beautiful in it too. Not the same, like, it's not, tinted with nostalgia like the Wink and Blink and a Nod one is for me, but also, Wink and Blink and a Nod had like a fully developed background for each one, and this one is just white backgrounds for everything, which is how I still draw. Backgrounds are hard, but they're just gorgeous in the Wink and Blink and Nod book. So I'm really tempted to go and grab them both, but I'm not positive that the Wink and Blink and a Nod, however many times I can say that in the stream, is exactly where I think it is. So yeah, that's somebody I looked up and I found a book I could buy. There's a few others. Let's see, there's a golden border book, whatever those are called, which is actually what the 12 Days of Christmas version I got was. One of those called Color Kittens, I think. So of course it was perfect for me. And the art is really reminiscent of the 60s in some ways, like the oh gosh, I don't know what these movements or anything are called. Art Nouveau, maybe? I'm not sure. But a lot of it is just like really beautifully illustrated. The colors and the blending and everything is so nice. Imagine that, the colors. It's a book about colors. So I want to find more books with, I think it's a pair of illustrators for that one, actually. Might be a couple or siblings or, I don't know, cousins. Who could say? Anybody that actually bothers to look them up could say. But it's not me. See. Now, don't think there are a lot of other books that I kept for that reason. For the reason of the art being so wonderful. I kept like all of my Berenstain Bear books, the Magic School Bus books, and I feel like there's another one in that vein. I got my I Spy books, and my Where's Waldo. I held on to everything. And the worst part of it is, you know, like the argument for a lot of people is, oh, you know, pass it along to my kids, even though a lot of times it's like, well, by the time you have kids, your stuff is gross and old and dirty. But I don't think I want kids. So I'm just holding on to all of my kid stuff for nostalgia. And then when I get old and die, some rando's gonna have to throw it all away. Because I won't have any kids to go through it. Oh. My sister was gonna have kids, but can't. So that's out the window too, I think. I think she's at the point where she decided it's just too expensive to adopt. And she's got doggies, so she likes them. She loves them very much. Alright, I'm gonna finish stitching FEZ and then I'll see if I can grab those books in all of like 10 seconds. If I can't, I'll just come back. And if I can, I'll come back with them and talk about them a tiny bit. Let's see, I have found some books that I love the illustrations of in more recent times, like the purpose of wanting to learn from them. So the one I can think of right now is called Mossy. It's like about a turtle that grows plants and moss and stuff on its shell. That's very, very botanical and like natural history, natural sciences, biology, like based illustrations that look really good. And that's kind of like my, like, I like that and I like fantasy a lot. So, come on, FEZ. Just want to stitch your arm in place. And by FEZ, I mean Gomez. Again, the game is called FEZ. He has a FEZ. His name is Gomez. This isn't gonna look like anything to anybody except for me. That's okay. It's mine. It's for me. Alright. You enjoy Gomez shaking his booty with the little FEZ. And I'll be back in 10 seconds, I hope. Oh, let's get a chair up. Alright, I found a couple. So, this is the Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod I was talking about. Let's do the zoom in. So, Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod by Eugene Field, illustrated by Sheila Beckett. So you can already see some of the level of detail on the cover. And so this looks great already, but then you get into the fantastical scenes. This water looks amazing. And I love the little star details. I have to practice drawing water like that. I love it so much. So yeah, I always loved the illustrations for this one a lot. And then I picked up this very recently. 12 Days of Christmas, so this is the same illustrator, Sheila Beckett. Oh, it doesn't say the author of this. Weird. Alright, so yeah, the illustrations of the characters and everything are really gorgeous as well. The fact that they have different costumes on every page is great and really interesting. But the lack of background is a little... I mean, like, it suits it for this book, but it's also a little bit of a letdown. And then for the last page it goes, on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping. And then that's it. So this is where the pages are missing. Okay, let's get some semblance of order. The color kittens. Lovingly, oh no, this one's just one person. I don't know which one I'm thinking of. It's two. Yeah, very lovingly used over the years. That's my name! That's me! So, first of all, they're really stinking cute. Second of all, look at this. I really like it. Like the blending of the fur and the mixing of the colors looks so cool. I'm gonna need to trim some branches outside. Blending of the browns in here, I really like. I think it's just this dog and cat that made me think of the 60s. Not that I was there to experience them, but yeah. So that's, you know, something I like a lot. Bailovsky is really simple and cute. You know, very flat colors, but there's some texture to them, so it looks nice. Like they might actually be colored pencil. Some of them, like this dresser probably isn't, but the fur looks like it is. I don't know, it's just very simple and well done, I think. Some books that I found that I used to have. Very beautiful colors. This is another one that I used to have that I picked up. Yeah, this brings back memories. So I gotta read the Jelly Bean story. There you go. Come on. I think this is also one with the bloody fingers. Oh, okay, it starts here. A dark, dark story. So people have probably heard a version of this before. In a dark, dark wood, there was a dark, dark house. It's a very small house. And in that dark, dark house, there was a dark, dark hall. And in that dark, dark hall, there was a dark, dark stairway. And up that dark, dark stairway, there was a dark, dark attic. And in that dark, dark attic, there was a dark, dark trunk. And in that dark, dark trunk, there was a dark, dark coat. In that dark, dark coat, there was a dark, dark pocket. And in that dark, dark pocket, there was a dark, dark box. And in that dark, dark box, there was a pink jelly bean. Don't remember that story. And then the Bloody Fingers story. Little brothers, this man running after them. Bloody fingers! Bloody fingers! He raced to the tent. And then he's like, bloody fingers, dang it! And then so the girl says, have a band-aid. And that's the end of the story. That one's cute. Speaking of scary stories, though, as a kid, I had more scary stories to tell in the dark. The second one. But yeah, like a lot of people, I was spooked out. They're so interesting and deep. Horrifying, but fascinating. I mean, who thinks of this? It's awesome. Oh, the hook. It's a famous one. I found that and a couple other ones at a garage sale recently. I'm like, yeah, perfect. Frog and Toad is always very nice to look at. Simple, but very detailed sometimes. Owl at Home I had as a kid too. There's one that's just like such a mood. I think it's probably at the here. This is such a mood. Owl. I feel you, bud. I don't think I did have this one when I was a kid, but yeah, limited color palette. Looks great. And the last one I saved from when I was a kid that I found today are marks. It's not super my style, but parts of it are just really stinking cute, and ideals are really cute. Like, I don't like this super bottom heavy weird shape here, personally. But like, the spools for chairs are super cute. You know, things that have a little heart on them, just a nice cute little detail. Teacup bed. Yeah. That's it for that. Back to sewing. Oh, this is magnetic. Da da da. Da 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 da. Oh, that's right. Man, I really have to trim those branches. Okay. Need a little bit of red for his FEZ. See if I can get enough for my scrap thing here. That looks like plenty. And it's already split, so I don't need to do that. Oh, I missed one. Maybe I should stay zoomed in. It's easier to see what I'm doing. Okay. Last one. It's so little, so that's probably why I missed it. Illustrated by Lucinda McQueen. So more colors. Very clean, very bright. Oh, this always made me want to eat. That one and the chocolate one. Oh. This looks so soft. And of course, cute black cat, Halloween. Very good. So that one I had from being a kid. Kept it. Okay, now back to sewing. Your regularly scheduled program. Trying to decide if I do want the hat to be on that side or this side. It looks nicer over here, but I think I'm just used to it being on that side, and if it's reversed then it should be over here. Better for viewing? Probably. Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind for future sewing streams. Oof. I really like the idea of finding more kids' books by that are illustrated by people that I'm interested in at like half-price books and other used booksellers. But I don't like the idea of sitting there looking through everything forever. So there's that. And like the stuff I'm interested in is basically vintage now because a lot of it is just what I liked as a kid. So by virtue of that, it's going to be older stuff. So it's less likely to be found, etc., etc. Shake your booty, Gomez. Do, do, do. Do, do. One more knot, just in case. Oh, careful. Odd for a banner, but that's okay. That's good. Maybe what I should have done was do the horizontal stitches, and then I could do the vertical stitches when I was doing it on the black. But I didn't think that far ahead. Wow, I'm getting so much noise from outside. Okay, I'll need you in a little bit, so don't go nowhere. Don't nobody go nowhere. Somebody's here. It's Spike.
This is a home invasion. Pew 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 pew.
Hi, Spike.
Hi, Carrie. I mean, Whisper.
It's fine, whichever.
That's my first appearance on stream. Ah!
You gotta put your hand in the frame. Okay, make sure.
What?
So you have to put your hand on the frame,
Oh.
then it'll be an appearance.
Ah! Ah!
Oh gosh,
No!
dropping your stuff. Alright, we're gonna do some weird sideways stuff here. Not the ideal way to do it, but it's where I'm at. Close enough. So essentially I'm trying to go in between the blues and this teal, which are already stitched together, and stitch the teal to the black without showing on top. Ba-do, ba, ba-do, ba. Alright, this song. Not a fan of this one. I think I just hear it too much. It's too easy to remember. Yeah. Oh. Oh, no, that's okay. There we go. Gotta hold my hands further away from me. Can't see what's going on. Ow. Okay, so the same thing along the top here. Oh, I forgot about doing a top stitch. I think maybe... I'm gonna do little triangles, just because I can. Oh, don't pull too far. This will pull a little bit more green into of this teal green into the entire thing. So it'll help balance it out a little bit. Slouching too much, I think. Camera, can you... Is that my camera or is it my... It's my stream, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Camera's okay. It's just my video was set to auto and it looked awful. Oh, now that I'm gaming, I might decide to do gaming stuff later in the evening sometimes, or maybe just switch that part to always, and then Spike, play some games with Spike on stream. But it might also be better not to do it all the time in the evening, because then I'm interrupting his normal playtime. Like, he and I can play when I'm not streaming, just fine, but if he's got to be quiet for the stream, that's not as fun. Especially if he wants to play with other people. That makes it very challenging. Okay, it's not even, it's not great. Whatever. This one's basically just from, I mean, they're all from me, but this one's like, I never expected anyone to be that interested in this one in the first place. It's a weird thing. Maybe I'll have to do a banner for every game I play on stream. Which means I'll have to play Wind Waker, which won't be hard. I love Wind Waker. But Hollow Knight, I don't know. Pretty bad at platformers in general. And I don't think I'm good enough to play Hollow Knight on stream. Unless it's like a, you know, let's have a fun stream where I die a bunch and then don't play it anymore. I think I need a snack, so it's a good thing I'm only going for another 20 minutes or so, because I'm getting hungry. Get around the corner. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. The heck? There. Woof. Oh, come on. There we go. Almost done. Da, 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 I can't believe my candle is still lit. It's out of frame now. There. Gonna have to pick out another one for next stream. Oh, don't come out. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, definitely need to eat. Getting a headache. I mean, that also comes along with being a little cross-eyed from working on this. You know, I'm like looking a little too close to myself. Is that how to say that? whatever. I'm looking a little too close, so my eyes are a bit cross-eyed to look at this. So that's a bit of a strain. I guess I said I was getting a headache a little while ago, didn't I? Okay. Now the question is, do I use this one to sew this and then have trouble tying a knot? No. I'll use the next one. Oops. Okay, we're gonna do that to hide the knot a bit better. I'm not gonna bother doing anything special here. Because no one's ever supposed to see this anyways. Like, when it's on display. Ow. Okay. Ow. Oh, I can hear Kuya crying at Dylan. Spike, Spike! Spike, feed me! You're home, that means it must be time to eat!
Can you hear that cat meowing from all the way up there?
I can. I'm sure the chat can't. I'm tempted to do something more down here. You know? Maybe another time. Okay, I am actually going to stitch this on with this color because I'm lazy. Can always cut it off and do it with black if I decide I hate it. Oh, you actually gonna hang out?
Nope, gonna harass you.
Oh, I see. It's true, I did.
Oh. Oh yeah, it is blowing down there.
That's why my legs are crossed. It's so cold.
That's rather than cold. I think it's like different because the table is here now and this thing is here now.
Yeah, it's like shuffled into the area.
Close the vent a little more, but like the thing is
Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh, I mean, it looks like I'm getting picked up way over here.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah. Very minimal chat today.
I could help, but I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah. I mean. Alright, there's Shaky Booty Gomez. What do you think?
It's weird because it's super delayed, so I
Yeah.
heard the video that I should look up so far away.
Anybody I recognize?
No.
Oh. People are busy today, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand lurking is acceptable.
It sure is. Do, 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 do. Maybe that's my reference for this one, except it's backwards. Oh. Whatever. I'm just gonna put the hat on this side. I don't care.
Oh wait, why is it? Oh.
It's backwards.
Wait, why is it? Why would you put the hat there?
Because I don't want it to be the same as this one.
Well.
It looks better there.
It should be. It'll be weird if you put it on the side. I am the advice. It's not always good advice, but it is advice. That's all I can give.
You can't hear the music. I'm humming along to basically nothing for you.
I mean, it wouldn't match. Ow! Hi, Toby. Come on up. Come on, jump up. I believe in you. Come on. You know what? Oh, you're.
Did he bump and not make it?
Poor baby tried. Oh, come here. I don't want to wait for your feelings.
Oh gosh.
Here we go.
Poor baby.
It's adventure time. It's cat time.
Put a candle out.
Oh, it's go time. You're stepping all over the keyboard. Stay out of there. Do not knock it over either. I will be very mad.
Oh, it's your coffee.
Delicious coffee.
Oh, I'm sure that's gonna be great. I won't have to cut that out of the VOD and be like, you know, disgusting noises here. Coffee slurping.
What are you doing? Stop that. You shouldn't even be on the table. Get down.
You told me to get up here.
I drink it up.
We're almost out of time, huh? 8 minutes here. But if I want to record for 3 hours, then I need to go another 7 minutes now. Because I didn't start exactly at 12 today because of audio issues.
Yeah, what the heck? Technical difficulty. I hope you had the technical difficulties tab up.
No, I just closed the stream and restarted it when it was working.
Yeah. That worked better that way.
Yeah.
I feel like I need a slide whistle or something.
Talk about how much you like FEZ.
I think I've only ever played FEZ once through, and it's funny because, well, I played it super late, and then I showed it to Whisper here, and, right?
You showed it to me. I don't know, like, what? Why don't you look up when it came out?
Holy cow, it's been like a million years.
Yeah, it was like
since
when we
I
started
played
dating.
it, and it came out before that, which is insane. All right.
How did you get over here?
Unfortunately, whoops, I can't spell.
Mm,
April 13th, 2012.
2012.
2012. College, I think, I guess. Or,
We were dating then, like for a couple years. Our cats are fighting.
I remember seeing all of the memes. I mean, that's where the deal with the meme comes from.
I know, I wanted to make a point of that when it happened.
Yeah, deal with it. Oh, but, well, you remember when that happens?
Yeah, it's late.
No spoilers! Yeah, so, like, I don't even remember anything of it except for when you started playing it, so it started, like, coming back. But, like, and I listened to I still have some of the songs in my playlist, so I listen to that because they're freaking bangers. Unfortunately, the creator or whatever of FEZ is, like, I think actually insane, allegedly.
Oh.
Well, I think the thing, I could be confusing this for something else. Excuse me. But, like, he created FEZ. There was the one puzzle, which, if that gives you kind of a hint, the puzzle that no one solved, and they actually data mined it, or, like, forced it in order to figure it out. I don't want to, like, give spoilers.
Is this the first half of something and the second half,
yes,
whatever?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, like, he was going to create another game, and he was, like, working on it, or he was working on, like, the artwork for the game, or for this new game, or something like that. And at a certain point, like, he literally said, if anyone asks me about it again, I will burn a copy for every time someone asks me. And he, like, literally posted videos of his burning the copies of this book or this game or whatever. Like, he just became not obsessed, but just, like,
I couldn't handle the media attention anymore.
well, no, kind of. I think it was just that he was, how do I phrase this? Full of himself. Like, that's not quite the right way to say it, but that's what it is. And so he was getting pissed off at people asking him, like, what's the done? Did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. It's like, freaking earlier. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know. It could have been someone else, but I think it was the creator of FEZ, which is super unfortunate because FEZ is a phenomenal game. Very well designed, very clever.
I mean, it's unfortunate that it happens to anybody.
Yeah.
But unfortunate for us.
I keep clearing my throat. Like, this is probably very obnoxious, so I apologize for that.
Not used to being on stream.
Yeah, well, I just started drinking coffee, so
that helps.
Makes it worse.
That helps make it worse.
Helps make it worse, yeah. But so yeah, I don't even really remember showing it to you. Like,
I remember you sat me down to play it on your computer because the audio was such a part of the experience.
Maybe that was it.
Because I only had a laptop at that point.
Yeah, both game soundtracks. Celeste.
Wow, oh yeah.
Amazing.
Very good. Spike played Celeste for me because I am bad at platformers.
Well, okay.
And Celeste is a challenge.
Celeste is a challenge.
Intentionally.
Intentionally, yeah. Well, that's the benefit of FEZ because it's very
forgiving.
Casual.
It's casual, yeah. It's part of what I like so much about it.
Death means nothing. And you fall down, maybe you'll lose your position on a thing.
Hardly even though it really brings you right back to where you are most of the time.
Left off, yeah. Which is probably why, like, I handed it to you, like, because I wanted you to, like, real games help.
You
no,
rude
you
mofo.
Before this, and you played Metroid before that, so I totally give you those.
I played lots of real games, just not games that you've played.
I was joking. Of course I was joking.
I went over my history on stream already.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't play RPGs.
No, just you to experience As I thought you, I thought you might like it.
It was definitely a challenge for me to play PC games at that point
Oh,
in
yeah.
my life,
Yeah, it's totally different.
except for like The Sims.
Yeah. Well, and the thing,
FPS was not in my lexicon, basically.
the thing that I mean, like FPS is one thing, but not all PC games should be played on keyboard and mouse in the first place.
That's true.
I mean, like I play Red Dead with the mouse and keyboard. That's a little different. You've got your shooting and whatnot. That one could probably be better on the controller, just because I mean the control scheme for Red Dead is complicated.
Sorry, did you just say you play it on a controller and it could be better on a controller? Or did I mishear that?
I thought I said it right, but no, I played it on keyboard and mouse.
Okay, you might have.
Um,
Aww. Kofi's on the back of my chair with his paws on Dylan's shoulder. Meow.
All of the Dark Souls games, 100% controller.
Eek.
It's like the original game basically barely works if it's not on controller because it's just like kind of janky.
Well, was that one built for the PlayStation originally or PC?
Yes, PlayStation. Well,
That would be part of it.
Yeah, well, not necessarily.
That would be part of why controller is better than keyboard, but not necessarily why it was not optimized well.
No, I think it's just because it's a third-person experience. There's barely any aiming involved, and it's part of it is
Yeah, I think you're picking up fine. I just wanted to double check.
the necessity of having to move the camera around with the mouse is weird and kind of wrong. Um, with the controller is much better. Now, Rocket League is an interesting example. That one probably deserves to be played on, not deserves, but probably is better played on a controller just because you get that analog movement rather than digital. You can fine tune your controls and stuff like that.
I'm just thinking about how I should move all of my streams to the evening so you can talk on them while I do stuff, because you talk a lot better than I do.
If anyone else was in here, you'd probably be doing a better job. But yeah, I love this, but I'm not gonna.
That's the noise I've been hearing all stream. It's the branches rubbing against the awning there. We need to trim those.
Oh, that's kind of spooky.
Sometimes it sounds like the faucet sound, like the spigot outside.
Not quite. As
Not this time.
Loud.
But yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
why do I hear that?
I need to share this. So can you grab one of those leaves with the holes in it? Over there? The big leaf? Past the flower? Yeah. Okay, I gotta show this on the page. Okay, so there's this like Facebook post. I think it was a lady, was like, "Hey y'all, my leaves haven't been coming in quite like this, so I've been cutting the holes in to make them match your guys. But then after a few days, they start browning up and stuff like that. What's wrong?" And then later edited the post like, "Okay, I get it, y'all. I got it screwed up here. No, you're not supposed to cut the leaves. They just naturally get holes in them and whatever."
That's the way they grow, yeah.
They didn't realize that, and it looked okay.
It
but
might be
like,
Monstera, I forget. These are fake, of course.
yeah. So I just saw that on Reddit. I had to share that. I thought that was hilarious. I was going to say something else, but I distracted myself. Oh, actually, sorry, spooky. Speaking of spooking,
I jumped.
The spam in cookies from me.
Spooky. Spam cookies. Spookies.
So I was at work and I was showing the new guy, who actually has the same name as me, interestingly.
His name is Spike too.
Yes.
That's not true.
So I was showing him the thing, and so what we're running air through it. There's pressure drops over different points and everything. But the weird part is, instead of just sucking air through it, we're sucking and blowing air through it. It sounds like a Spaceballs reference or something.
It does.
But so the thing is, one of the fittings is this metal tungsten coated thing that just kind of pops on there, and surprisingly enough, like it basically seals itself or whatever.
Okay.
But so I tell them, I'm like, so by the way, when you start like futzing around with these, pulling the pressure tabs and measuring your stuff, it can pop off. I warned them about it.
Mm-hmm.
But so then, like, I was we got to a point where we were getting some pressures that were kind of higher than expected, so I was going to try to troubleshoot it. Part of it was like,
I missed something. I missed the tassel.
uh-oh. We can have that.
Yeah.
So I was in the middle, like I just went to grab something to like pull out the tap, and then the stupid bell rang, and the doorbell, and it's a normal bell. So I was like, da, 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 da. And not only was I closer, I didn't have my headphones on, so I heard it like full blast. And so like I, jerked or whatever. And he laughed at me, and I'm like, God damn it, stop laughing at me. Sorry for swearing again. Sorry. But so he laughed at me. It was funny, I'm not gonna deny that. But then later, he was working on the unit, and the said thing popped off, and so it was like metal on metal, and he jumped, and payback. It was funny. Speaking of spooking things, that's my story.
The end.
The end.
All right. I think we need to wrap up the stream here because you got something to do soon.
Womp
Womp womp.
womp.
All right. So what I have remaining for these guys is to put a little yellow tassel on the hat, on this hat as well. Got to have his face.
You gonna put like a butt cheek there?
Oh, I wanted to do that. That's right.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I
my
did
Lord,
want to
how
do that. I wanted to accent it with a little butt, then shake a booty.
Do they in the game?
No,
Okay.
but he like wiggles his hips so much when he climbs a
Okay,
ladder.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So I gotta have his happy face for this one, and of course to stitch this one together.
Yeah.
And then I gotta do Hollow Knight at some point too. I forgot about this one. All right, that's it for today. Thank you to the few of you who joined me today, and thank you to anyone watching the VOD later, if I ever get it out.
Only time shall tell.
Only time will tell. All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. See you
Bye-bye.
on Tuesday. Bye-bye.